Good morning, third grade. Today we're going to work with subtraction using place value. Now in today's classwork, you're going to see some problems that just ask you to subtract using place value, and you're going to see other problems that look like a word problem that we have right here. Now the example I'm going to go over is going to show us how we use the information from a word problem, and it's also going to show us how we're going to use place value for the problems that are not word problems. So our problem says, Ava sold 473 tickets for the school play. Kim sold 294 tickets. How many more tickets did Ava sell than Kim? Now, one of our keywords that we want to look for is how many more. So I know that I am going to be comparing. And when we're comparing, we often subtract. Now we know that Ava sold 473 tickets and Kim sold 294. And we want to know how many more tickets did Ava sell than Kim. So to solve, we are going to use subtraction, and we need to subtract how many Kim sold from how many Ava sold. Now we know that because we want to know how many more tickets did Ava sell than Kim. Also, another good way for us to think about it is if we have 294 of anything, in this case tickets, we can't take away 473 because that number is greater. So you will always be subtracting the smaller number from the greater number. So I will line up my equation as 473 minus, now pay close attention, when I line up using place value, my hundreds place value lines up, my tens place value lines up, and my ones place value lines up. Now I can subtract using place value. So here I will start with the ones. If I have 3 ones and I want to subtract 4, I can't do that because if I only have 3 of something, I can't take away 4. So I'm going to have to go to my next place value, which is my tens, and borrow from my tens. So I will cross out my 7 tens. It will become 6 tens. When I add 10 and 3, it will give me 13 because I'm adding 1 10 to 3. 3 and 10 is 13. So now I can subtract 13 minus 4 is 9. And I subtracted my ones place value. Now I look at my tens place value. 6 minus 9. Now again, if I only have 6 of something, I cannot subtract 9 from it. So I will have to borrow from my hundreds. My 400s will become 300s, and I will add my 1 to 16. 16 minus 9 is 7. 3 minus 2 is 1. So I know that Ava sold 179 more tickets than Kim. And I will write that in an answer statement. Ava sold 179 more tickets than Kim. Now the reason that I need to write it as an answer statement is because it was asked as a question. It didn't just ask me to solve an equation. I was asked a question. So I must have an answer statement to tell the answer to my question. You must answer a question with an answer statement. Now, going back, looking at what we did with place value, we made sure that we lined up all of our place values. And then when we needed to, we borrowed from the place value directly to the left of us. And remember, when you're borrowing, you need to cross it out and write your new number on top. In this case, we borrowed 1 10 from 7 tens. So if we take 1 10 away from 7 tens, it becomes 6 tens. And we added our tens to our ones. So 3 and 10 became 13, and we were able to subtract. And we did the same thing for our tens place value, borrowing from our hundreds place value.